Hello, 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 my lovely people. How are we doing today? I've had a good day, actually. I've had a really good day. Now, on our schedule, it says we're doing Baldur's Gate today. It also says it is Aaron's birthday stream today. However, as you know, we've been struggling with a cold. I am doing better. I'm still a bit coughy and spluttery and wheezy, but other than that, I'm kind of alright now. Aaron, however, is still feeling it. He's all bunged up and snotty still, so we decided to give him the night off. You know, it's his birthday coming up. I'm not going to force him to stream against his will. As much as some of you may enjoy that. So, yeah, I was like, hey, I'll take tonight. We can do a birthday stream next week. And we can hop back into the absolute chaos and madness that is the Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe Edition. Because that wasn't a nightmare last time we played it. I don't know, when we left it off last time, I still felt like there was so much left to do, so I feel like we need just one more stream on it to get things wrapped up. You're too kind? Are you being sarcastic, or are you being actually kind? It's hard to tell with you sometimes. What is happening right now? Oh, there we go. There we go. It had a moment, but I think we're good. Oh, you're being genuine. Oh. Please enter the current time. Am I on the correct sign-in? Because we did this last time. Yeah, I am. Why am I having to enter the time again? Okay, fine. Oh yeah, it doesn't do it. It is 8:06 p.m. right now. Way to make it obvious that I was a little bit late today. Wait, hold on a second. Last time you also said that the time was exactly 8:06. Have I loaded in the exact same time? That's crazy. That's really weird. How is that even possible? Because I'm a streamer, dude. We start our streams at 8 o'clock. My preamble apparently always takes 6 minutes. The odds are, let me see. Why is this happening? This is creepy. There's no sound. I'm concerned. See, I said to Aaron when we were setting up a stream, I was like, I'm not going to open the game because knowing this game, there's going to be some weird fucking shit at the beginning and I don't want people to miss out. Here we fucking are. I'm frightened. 1,440 to 1. It can't be that much. There's a lot of streamers out there, dude. Most of them start at the same time. Either you're messing with me or this is an incredible coincidence. No, man, it makes perfect sense. Is 8:06 p.m. the exact moment in the day when you decide it's time to play video games? Yes, in fact, that's exactly the case. 8:06 p.m. rolls around and woohoo, video game time. Yeah, literally, that's what I do. That's my job. Is it specifically the time at which you like to play the Stanley Parable? I mean, that's also true, but not specifically. Regardless of the specifics, it's an incredible example of effective scheduling. Oh, thanks. I mean, I was a bit late, but that's fine. Excuse me, I'm getting a little bit lost in the weeds here. Go on, get out of here and just play the game already. But I'm looking forward to seeing you back again at 8:06 p.m. Please come back soon. Fuck, this game is nuts. I'm already feeling like I'm losing my mind.
Hey mom, 8:06 time for some video games.
Hey mom. Oh, this game just has a way of just immediately making me feel like I'm just completely insane.
This is the story of a man named Stanley.
I'm not going to talk over the narrator.
Stanley worked for a company in a big building
Oh, the
where
fucking
he was
balloons.
employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day,
Fucking balloons. I
every
can't believe it's
month
kept
of
that.
every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Was he? How nice for Stanley.
And then one day, something very peculiar happened.
Yeah, tell me all
Something
about
that would forever change Stanley.
it. Tell me.
Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single
puppy is
order
upset.
had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions,
Well,
call a
someday
meeting,
those
or even
goddamn
say
balloons.
hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong.
Yeah.
Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Welcome back. Quit the game and then start it again. Oh, the balloon's on here now. It's just for that cutscene. I'm so glad it saved my progress. I was a bit worried. And I was halfway through doing the whole like conference thing last time, which I do want to go back and finish. I think there's some stuff there we still didn't do. The infinite hole was what we ended on.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
Alright. So we did the conference thing. We've done the extra new content unless there's more stuff there. I just want to get some endings. Let's just explore. Was this all open before? Things look different.
Stanley
but that
went
could just
around
be this
touching
game.
every little thing in the office, but it didn't make a single difference, nor did it advance the story in any way.
Alright, alright. Cool your jets. Okay, this is the same as it was last time. Should we go back into the new content? No, no, no. I'm just gonna see if there's anything else different just in the game.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay, I'm going this way.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well.
Yeah, yeah.
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
Yes, truly a room worth
Nope,
admiring.
sucks.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Okay, we've not been this way. But we also died going this way. So I'm gonna keep going.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't 5 years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story
go
has
that
been
way.
about nothing but you all this time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley. Someone you've forgotten about. Please,
What?
stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for me, I'm asking for her.
Who's her? Okay, well I've missed out on that anyway.
This is it, Stanley. Your chance to redeem yourself. To put your work aside. To let her back into your life.
Do I have a
She's
waifu?
been waiting.
No, you're full of shit. That's an ominously dark room. I don't remember doing this before. Oh god. Hello? Hello? Oh, I can move. Ooh!
That's her, Stanley. You need to be the one to do this, to reach out to her. If you can truly place your faith in another, then pick up the phone.
What the fuck? Four two
Stanley,
seven.
is that you? Hold on, sweetie. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm just pulling the bread out of the oven.
What?
All right. Okay, there we go. All right, now, I want you to come in and tell me all about your day.
Gotcha. Oh, come on. Did you actually think you had a loving wife?
Maybe.
They want to commit their life to you. I'm trying to make a point here, Stanley.
Jesus.
I'm trying to get you to see something.
You're fucking
Come inside.
rude.
Let me show you what's really going on here.
Thought we were friends, bro.
This is a very sad story about the death of a man named Stanley.
What? Press N on your keyboard. No. Hello, wife. I can't leave. Oh.
Stanley is quite a boring fellow. He has a job that demands nothing of him, and every button that he pushes is a reminder of the inconsequential nature of his existence.
Jesus.
Look at him there, pushing buttons, doing exactly what he's told to do. Now he's pushing a button. Now he's eating lunch. Now he's going home. Now he's coming back to work.
Was
One
that a
might even
desk
feel
before?
sorry for him, except that he's chosen this life.
I don't feel like that was the desk before. Did that change? Oh my god. Oh, no, don't. Is this just the depression ending?
But in his mind, in his mind he can go on fantastic adventures. From behind his desk, Stanley dreamed of wild expeditions into the unknown, fantastic discoveries of new lands. It was wonderful. And each day that he returned to work was a reminder that none of it would ever happen to him.
Oh my god, this is just the depression ending.
And so he began to fantasize about his own job. First, he imagined that one day while at work,
That
he
was the
stepped
TV
up from
before.
his desk to realize that all of his co-workers, his boss, everyone in the
Oh,
building
things are
had suddenly
changing.
vanished off the face of the earth. The thought excited him terribly.
Spend time with the boys.
So he went further. He imagined that he came to two open doors and that he could go through either. At last, choice. It barely even mattered. what lay
I don't
behind
like
each
this
door.
one.
The mere thought that his decisions would mean something was almost too wonderful to behold. As he wandered through this fantasy world, he began to fill it with many possible paths and destinations. Down one path lay an enormous round room with monitors and mind controls. And down another was a yellow line that weaved in many directions.
Oh, the yellow
and down
line.
another was a game with a baby. And he called it the Stanley Parable.
Tell your kids a story? Is this suggesting that this whole game was just a figment of Stanley's imagination? Because he's just depressed at work and wanting a different life?
It was such a wonderful fantasy, and so in his head he relived it again, and then again, and again, over and over, wishing
Oh
beyond
my
hope that it
God.
would never end, that he might always feel this free. Surely there's an answer down some new path, mustn't there be?
Let me
Perhaps
out,
if
I
he
don't
played
like
just
this.
one more time.
Tell your wife you love her.
But there is no answer. How could there possibly be? In reality, all he's doing is pushing the same buttons he always has. Nothing has changed. The longer he spends here, the more invested he gets, the more he forgets which life is the real one.
Go to sleep.
And I'm trying to tell him this, that in this world he can never be anything but an observer, that as long as he remains here, he's slowly killing himself. But he won't listen to me. He won't stop.
God.
Here, watch this. Stanley, the next time the screen asks you to push a button, do not do it.
But then that's just doing what I'm told, surely. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Okay, I'm doing it.
You see? Can he just not hear me? How can I tell him in a way that he'll understand that every second he remains here, he's electing to kill himself? How can I get him to see what I see? How can I make him look at himself?
Is you to question nothing?
I suppose I can't. Not in the way I want him to. But I don't make the rules. I simply play to my intended purpose, the same as Stanley. We're not so different, I suppose. I'll try once more to convey all this to him. I'm compelled to. I must. Perhaps, well, maybe this time he'll see. Maybe this time. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a button. And I tried again, and Stanley pushed a
Please
button.
die.
And I tried.
Oh, okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I did not enjoy that ending. That gave me serious heebie-jeebies. Fuck the new content.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly
No,
well.
I'm not following
Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
creepy
just
ending.
to admire it.
Nope.
Wow. Yes.
Screw
this
your
room.
employee lounge.
But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot
Did I do a
here.
Discord? Yes, I
I'm
did.
not your enemy, really, I'm not.
Uh-huh.
I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story... But in his eagerness to prove that he is in control of the story and no one gets
You
to tell
can't
him
get
what
to that
do,
platform. I don't think I waited
Stanley
long
leapt
enough.
from the platform and plunged to his death. Good job, Stanley.
Thanks.
Everyone thinks you are very powerful.
Oh, that's great. That's all I ever wanted, really.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
It means nothing.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Nope. Nope.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open
Nope.
doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
The lounge was sublime, a work of art. What was it about this room that called so deeply and so personally to Stanley? Its grace, its subtle
Why has the
charm?
voice acting changed?
No. Stanley knew it was something deeper,
What?
something darker.
What? What?
Yes, really, really worth it being here in the room. A room so utterly captivating that even though all your co-workers have mysteriously
Okay, it's just the
vanished,
same.
here you sit looking at but eager to get back to business. Stanley took the first
I hate it when it
open
just
door on his
changes
left.
slightly sometimes. That fucks with me.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
Yeah, screw you.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've
Oh, we can
gotten
jump
off
off
on
onto
the
that
wrong
bit, can't we?
foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you all this time.
Uh-huh.
There's someone you've been neglecting, Stanley.
No, there isn't.
What? Really?
Uh-huh.
I was in the middle of something. Do you
I
have
don't care.
zero consideration for others?
Yep,
Are
pretty
you
much.
that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you?
Yep,
Why?
'cause I've
I
lived
don't know
it.
how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
You don't. You're a liar.
Let me prove it.
No.
Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Okay, I do vaguely remember doing this last time, and I'm pretty sure we just went through the exact opposite every single time. But I don't remember doing it just the right way.
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time?
Nope.
The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley?
We're going mad in circles.
I wanted to stop.
Don't kill me again.
We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution.
Oh, God.
Here, let me show you.
No, don't. Oh, for fuck's sakes.
What do we want? What are we looking for?
Why has he got so creepy this time round? What the fuck is this?
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If we just stay right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy.
Do you?
I actually feel happy.
Well, that makes one of us. Whoa, trippy. Ooh. Ah. What the actual dicks is happening is my question. Anything? Okay, this is fun.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Oh, you want me to go back?
Right. Where were we?
This game! Jesus Christ. Oh, you don't do anything up here. Nothing is happening up here.
Oh no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
Why do we want this?
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
He's on drugs. He is absolutely on drugs. This dude is tripping. This sucks, narrator. You can be happy here. I'm fucking not.
No. What do we talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here. You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
Yeah, maybe you're right. What happens if I just keep going back and forth? Ah.
You are going to stay here, aren't you?
I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. It's unlikely. And it's kind of cool. But maybe I do want to die. Maybe dying is just a pretty cool thing to do right now. Doopy-doopy-doo, doopy-doopy-doo. I'm sure he won't mind. It's even worse when he doesn't say anything.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
Okay, okay. Don't you worry, pal. I was just checking that you were still there. Don't you worry. We'll head back to the drug trip. There we go. Look, the fleshy rainbow lights are back. Isn't that nice? Oh, Oh, he doesn't care this time. I was hoping there would be an ending where we'd just drive him completely insane by going back and forth forever. Okay, time for death then. Toodaloo. See you in the next life and all that. Pish posh.
Please, Stanley, think about what you're doing.
Why? Why would I think about it? Whee!
Oh, thank God. You
Fuck.
lived.
Why didn't it
You
work?
had me worried there for... No. No. What are you doing, Stanley?
What?
Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me.
It didn't work. I
can't
gotta
go
try
back to
again.
what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Oh, it is kind of working. I do kind of want to... He's spent so long driving me insane. It feels kind of nice being on the, What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? Okay, I'm just gonna pretend like that's not a thing. Okay, back to the rainbow house. You happy, narrator?
There. See? This is what you want. This is where we can both be happy. We really can. If we stop moving, we just have to stop moving.
I don't like not moving. That is... Right? The creepy child's picture is pretty weird. Alright, back we go. Let's give this death thing another shot, shall we?
Stanley,
What?
go back. There's nothing good that can come from this.
Why? That's super fucking creepy. It's like something out of Five Nights at Freddy's. Death time!
Do you just not believe me? What can I say to convince you?
I don't know, give it a go. Convince me. No? You're not trying very hard now, are you? I just want to go back one more time and see if he does anything about it. This is giving me some weird kind of joy. All the shit that he put me through last time. Nah. Okay, happy rainbow room. No, damn it. He's not interested anymore. Not bloody interested. Well then, death awaits us. Why is that picture there? I've not seen anything else like that in this game so far. Maybe it's just like an Easter egg. Maybe it's one of the devs' like kids' drawings or something. Toodaloo!
Stanley,
Fuck!
let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Yeah, alright, alright. This death thing clearly isn't working.
Yes. Perhaps you can.
Perhaps I can.
Perhaps you finally see what I'm talking about.
Perhaps.
I know you'll see that we can't be happy if we leave this place. You can see that, can't you?
Sure. Why doesn't he just close the door behind me? I mean, I know there isn't a door here, but he could put in a door and close it, surely. He has that power. We've seen that he has that power.
Perhaps not.
Perhaps not. Or perhaps I do. God, I'm walking so slowly now. Was I always walking this slowly? Oh, he doesn't care. Okay. Going back up the stairs. Boop-a-doop-a-doo. Why are these
My
stairs here? They
God.
don't go anywhere.
Is this really how much you dislike my game?
Sort
You'll
of.
throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it?
Yeah.
You were literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am
Yeah.
I reading the situation correctly?
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, that's pretty much what is going on. I'll give you one more chance. I'm gonna give you one more chance to convince me. And then I'm throwing myself up that staircase. That's it. No more chances after this. If you like the rainbow room so much, convince me to stay. Nope. Alright, that's it then. Death it is. Boop-a-doo-boo. Boop-a-doo-boo. Wow, he's really got nothing to say. It's almost like he wants me to throw myself off. Toodaloo-wee! Fuck!
Maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore. I just wanted us to get along.
Bullshit.
But I guess that was too much to... Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Probably just teasing you. There's no way you wanted to be friends, dude. No way.
I wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish I still thought that was possible.
Walk off the edge? I can't. Believe me, that's the first thing I tried. Go into the colours. Embrace the colours. No, there's an invisible wall. Alright, I'm really gonna kill myself this time. You gotta convince me. I really want to know what's up with that. It's so out of place. Really does look like that minigame from Five Nights at Freddy's 2? No, not 2. Was that from Sister Location? The one with the weird minigame? I can't fucking remember. It's been too long since I played a Five Nights at Freddy game. Not too long. It's been perfectly fine, actually. I don't need to play any more Five Nights at Freddy's. I feel like I've had my fill. Every game is pretty much the same. Alright. Goodbye, cruel world, and all that.
Is it over?
Yay!
It's going to restart, isn't it?
We did it!
I'm going back.
You're going back. You should have tried harder to convince me. You just got all mopey. It's not in the spirit of things. I want you to beg. Okay. What's that noise? I think that was in real life. Maybe.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
I don't know, man.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Sure. I do want to go back to the conference room, but we'll
When
do that
Stanley came
later
to
in
a
the
set
stream.
of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Mm-hmm.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
Crazy.
Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I just gotta do it.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Mm-hmm. You can believe that. But you, sir, have no idea
There
how
was nothing
stubborn I
here.
am.
No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet.
Yeah, but see, the
No
more you
reason to
say
still
that,
be here.
the more you say that, the more I think there might be something actually here. So I'm gonna keep
It was
plugging.
baffling that Stanley was still just sitting in the broom closet. He wasn't even doing anything. At least if there was something to interact with, he'd be justified in some way. As it is, he's literally just standing there doing sweet FA.
They got the narration so spot on this game. It's so great.
Are you really still in the broom closet?
Yeah, boy.
Standing around doing nothing?
Yep.
Why? Please
Why not?
offer me some explanation here. I'm genuinely confused.
Why not? It's a nice room. It's got that cool buzzing noise. It's well lit. There's a
You do
broom
realise
in this
there's
broom
no choice
closet.
or anything in here, right? If I'd said
Well.
Stanley walked past the broom closet, at least you would have had a reason for exploring it to find out. But it didn't even occur to me because literally this closet is of absolutely no significance to the story whatsoever.
Then why can I go in
never
it?
would have thought to
Huh?
mention it.
Huh? All the other doors are locked. Why can I go in this one? Huh? It's almost like you
Maybe
wanted me to go in
you
here.
This is somehow its own branching path.
Of course it is.
Maybe when you go talk about this with your friends, you'll say, "Oh, did you get the
Ow.
broom closet ending? The broom closet ending was my favourite." I hope your friends find this concerning.
It's insulting that you assume that I have friends.
Stanley was fat and ugly and really the job. He probably only got the job because of a family connection. That's how stupid he is. That or with drug money.
Yeah.
Also, Stanley is addicted to drugs and hookers.
Oh, love them. Can't get enough of them. All the drugs, all the hookers, all the time.
Well, I've come to a very definite conclusion about what's going on right now. Mm-hmm. You're dead.
Am I?
You got to
How
this
am I
broom
bobbing up and
closet,
down then?
explored it a bit, and were just about to leave because there's nothing here when a physical malady of some sort shut down your central nervous system
Sure.
and you collapsed on the keyboard.
You can believe that.
Well, in a situation like this, the responsible thing is to alert someone nearby so as to ensure that your body is taken care of before it begins to decompose.
Okay.
Hello? Anyone who happens to be nearby? The person at this computer is dead. They have fallen prey to any number of your countless human physiological vulnerabilities. It's indicative of the long-term sustainability of your species.
Wearing headphones,
Please
dude.
remove their
Doesn't quite work
corpse
like that.
from the area and instruct another human to take their place, making sure they understand basic first-person
There isn't another
video
human
game
in here.
mechanics and filling them in on the history of narrative tropes in video gaming.
There's a dog.
So that the irony and insightful commentary of this game is not lost on them.
She's
All
fast
right,
asleep and
when
she'd
you've
be
done
useless
that,
anyway.
just step out into the hallway.
You're gonna have to shout louder if you want to get Tilly's attention. She is so fast asleep. She is snoring. She is upside down. Belly is in the air. Legs are in the air. It's not gonna happen, dude. You're gonna have to shout a lot louder if you want her to come to the keyboard, I'm afraid. Is that really it?
Ah, second player. It's good to have you on board. I guarantee you can't do any worse than the person who came before you.
Oh. Oh. Can't I?
You too? Unbelievable. I'm at the mercy of an entire species of invalids.
Well, that
Perhaps
is
there's a monkey
true.
nearby you can hand the controls to.
No, I said
Fish,
the dog.
Fungus. Look, you can hammer out the details. I'm not particularly picky. I'll just be waiting for when you're ready to pick up the story again.
Okay. Tilly, you want to come play? Oh, I woke her up. I feel bad now. Alright, let's go.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
You know what we didn't check out? The lift. There's a lift in here, right? Where does this go? Why isn't the narrator saying anything? The narrator is like whispering Stanley to me. Can you hear that? Can you not hear that? It's really, really faint. He's like going da 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 da. It is very, very subtle. I can barely hear it. Oh my god, it's so creepy. Really? What did I press before? Up. Just going like, oh, Stanley. Alright, it's a waste of time. I get it. You're trolling me. I've been in there before.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number.
Tell me, baby boy.
2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Okay. So this is going to take us to the mind control facility. Oh, there was the escape path.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley
Try that.
realized he felt a bit peculiar.
There's also the puzzle
It
if you
was a
decide to turn
stirring
the
of
machine
emotion
on.
in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long. Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Well, that sucks.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
No, not gonna happen. Committed.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep, I'm ready. Whee! Did I die? Nope. I'm fine.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise,
Oh,
he
that's probably
reflected
bad.
that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
That's probably bad.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
No,
he doesn't
apparently
know the real story.
Nope.
Trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is.
Yep, now I'm gonna
Perhaps
get
his
crushed.
death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man.
Uh-huh.
And so he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Oh god.
Farewell, Stanley.
Bye. It's been nice. Okay, well this...
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws.
Madam?
In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated, as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Oh, that made me jump so much. What is happening?
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
I don't know, man. Who are you?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Was I? This is so weird. Office layout. Filing cabinets. The 2 doors. The set of the 2 doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this film was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension to it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. What the fuck? This is fucked. Office clock. Underground.
His co-workers. Oh, I don't know. How about they're throwing a surprise party for him for all his button pushing? Does that sound plausible to you?
Kevin Brighton, the voice of the narrator, recorded dialogue for the entire game roughly 3 separate times over the 2 years of development. These are clips from early takes that were not used in the final game.
Stanley walked over the bridge.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Freedom ending. Countdown desk. Oh my god. This is so fucking weird. For a long time we had an ending that only ended when the player restarted from the escape menu. Unfortunately, very few players realised this was what they were supposed to do, which was frustrating for everyone. Zending model. Depicts an early version of the ending known as the Zending, which was eventually cut and merged with another part of the game. Okay. I've been staring at a script too long now. How mad is this driving you? I don't even know what's happening anymore. I found like the credits museum. I'm so confused. The apartment timer? In a previous version of the choice leading to the apartment ending, a timer would give you 15 seconds to pick up the phone. Not picking up the phone would lead to a different ending. Is that still a thing? Can I just let it ring? I might have to try that. This is so fucked. This is so fucked. We're back here! Is there not a way out of here? Maybe that was a hint. Maybe I've got to like... Is this an ending?
All of his co-workers were
Hope
gone.
that actually just
What
restarted
could it
me.
mean? Stanley
Fucking
decided
hell.
to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. I want to do the phone
When Stanley
thing.
came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Nope.
Standing now in this incredible room, Stanley for the first time understood true happiness. Then the feeling went away, and he felt sad again. Then it came back, and lingered for a minute or two. Now it's only half there. Just a kind of, tingle.
Love the little voice
But
lines.
eager to get
They're
back
great.
to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
I do want to do that as well. We've not been that way at all.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I just want to see what happens if we let the phone ring.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not.
I'm on edge
I
today.
realize that investing your trust in someone else
That
can be
guy,
difficult,
Jesus
but the fact
Christ,
is that the
man.
story has been about
Shut up for a sec, narrator. Holy crap, dude. How many was that? 10? Gifted 10 gift subs. Thank you so much, dude. There you go, Aaron. There's your birthday. Birthday present from that guy. Thank you so much. Jesus Christ. And Aaron isn't even here. He's still poorly. He's up in bed, feeling sorry for himself. So, still well enough to stream. It's okay. We'll do some Baldur's Gate or something next week when you're feeling up to it. But you can watch me go go very quickly. Actually, go very quickly insane for your birthday stream instead.
nothing but you.
Thank you so much,
all this
Andrew.
time. There's someone you've been neglecting, Stan.
No, there isn't. You're full of
Someone
shit.
you've forgotten
You're
about.
so full of shit.
Please, stop trying to make every decision by yourself. Now, I'm not asking for
I don't
me,
want to do the depression
I'm
ending
asking
again.
for her.
Asking for her.
This is it, Stanley.
I guess I can just reset
Your
it if there's
chance to
nothing
redeem
right.
yourself, to put your work aside, to let her back into your life. She's been waiting. That's her, Stanley. You need to be the
Not
one to
answering
do
it.
this.
Can I
To
unplug it?
reach out to her. Oh, no, you can't. Did you just unplug the phone? Well, that wasn't supposed to be a choice. How did you do that?
I don't know,
You
man.
actually chose incorrectly? I didn't even know that was possible. Let me double check.
Oh, that's
No,
great.
It's definitely here, clear as day. Stanley picks up the phone.
Nah,
He's
man.
taken to his apartment where he finds his wife, and the two pledge themselves to one another.
That's not what
Music
happens.
Comes in, fade to white.
So full of
roll
shit.
Credits. Not picking up the phone is actually somehow an incorrect course of action. How is that even possible?
It's me.
None of these decisions were supposed to mean
Everything
anything.
I do is
I
incorrect.
don't understand. How on earth are you making meaningful choices? What did you... Wait a second. Did I just see... No, that's not possible. I can't believe it. How had I not noticed it sooner?
What?
You're not Stanley. You're a real person.
What?
I
Hi.
can't believe I was so mistaken. This is why you've been able to make correct and incorrect choices. And to think I've been letting you run around in this game for so long. If you'd made any more wrong choices, you might have negated it entirely. It's
Sorry.
as though you completely ignored even the most basic safety protocol for real-world decision-making. Or did you not grasp the severity of the situation? Well, I won't have that kind of risk on my watch. I'm going to stop the game for a moment so we can educate you properly on safe decision-making in the real
Okay,
world.
that's probably
Please
a good idea.
observe this helpful
I could
instructional
probably do
video.
with this.
Choice. It's the best part of being a real person. But if used incorrectly, can also be the most dangerous. For example, in this scenario, a hypothetical real person named Rupert has a choice.
Hi, Rupert.
He could invent a machine that eliminates food shortages across the world to make life better for all people. Or he could spend years of hard work forgetting how to read. Which choice would you make? Remember that unlike here, the real world makes sense, and at no time should you make a choice that does not conform to rational logic. If you find yourself speaking with a person who does not make sense, in all likelihood, that person is not real. Allow the person to finish their thought, then provide an excuse why you cannot continue talking. Turn
The
to a
last
partner
choice,
and
of
practice
course, yeah.
saying, "My goodness, Is it 4:30? I'm supposed to be having a back, sack, and crack. Excellent. Making choices on a regular basis is the best part to a healthy decision-making process.
Oh, this is so good.
Most medical professionals recommend making at least 8 choices per day.
8?
Do you make more than 8? Less? And finally, if you begin to wonder if your choices are actually meaningful and whether you'll ever make a significant contribution to the world, just remember that in the vast infiniteness of space, your thoughts and problems are materially insignificant, and the feeling should subside. At this time, your instructor will guide you in an exercise to test and reinforce the material covered in this video.
Great.
Ah, welcome back. You may have noticed that this room has begun to deteriorate as a result of narrative contradiction. But not to worry. Now that you're properly informed on good decision-making, we're going to revisit a choice you made just a few minutes ago and see what the correct thing to do would have been. This way, please.
Have you seen Learning English with Ricky Gervais? No, I haven't. I don't think I have anyway. Oh, that was great. Okay.
Now that we know your choices are meaningful, we can't have you jumping off the platform and dying. Imagine the main character dying senselessly halfway through the story. That story would
Damn
make no
it, you
sense
put a
to me.
railing on it.
We just need to get you home as soon as possible before the narrative contradiction gets any worse. Unfortunately, it seems this place is not well equipped to deal with reality.
Fuck, I can't kill myself. What the hell? I don't wanna go back to the beginning.
Almost there. You'll take the door on the left, back to the correct ending, the story will have resolution once again, and you'll be home free in the real world.
Okay.
Now remember, all you need to do is behave exactly as Stanley would. That
Right.
means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first.
Okay.
I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task.
All right.
Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Got it.
No! Why did you do that?
Whoops.
Quickly, hurry back in the other
I don't
direction.
know my left
Perhaps we're
from
not
right,
too
dude.
late.
Ooh. Oh, those filing cabinets are having a bad day. Alright. Alright, I'm back. You want me to go this way? No, this place looks pretty good. If you really just want me to go this way. Okay. Alright. Here we go. See, we're back on track. We got it covered. Nothing to worry about.
Oh, it's ruined. I can't believe after everything we talked about that my story.
Whoopsie.
You've destroyed my work.
Oopsie
Why?
poopsies.
For what? What did you get out of that? What did you think was so special about seeing the game undone, left here like so much garbage? It's worthless now. And what am I supposed to do? Even if there were a way to continue, would it be worth it? To know that my story is now incorrect? How can I go back to that? I can't erase that knowledge. I'll have to live with it forever.
Get Chris
Reliving
out
its
of the prison
impossibility
closet.
forever. I couldn't live that way. Is it better to shut the game down entirely?
No.
To willingly destroy all of my work? I don't know. What's the answer? What do I do? What do I do?
I don't know, man.
No, I have to.
No.
I have to shut the game down.
No.
I have to.
Don't do it.
I have to.
Ooh. Ooh. Ooh, stairs! Ooh. Oh. They're all blocked off anyway. Ooh. Ooh, it's like the beginning of Portal 2 now. Wow!
I'm here.
Hi.
I'm still here. Here in this pile of rubbish. With you.
Yeah, it got a bit worse.
You.
Hi.
Who thought you were so clever.
Thanks.
Now look where we are.
I do feel pretty clever.
My entire game is destroyed.
Oh, we
It
can
was
put
the
it
only
back
thing
together.
in
It's
the
not
world
that
that
bad.
was mine, and you've run it into the ground.
Well, whose
What,
fault
did
is
you
that?
think that would be funny?
Yeah.
You just had to see?
Yeah.
Didn't I impress upon you how important it was to be like Stanley?
Yeah, Stanley sucks.
He actually knows how to do what I tell him to.
No,
he
he doesn't.
understands that if I say to do something, there's a damn good reason for it.
You just torture him.
That thought hadn't even occurred to you, had it? That there's a world outside of you?
Nope.
You're a child.
Yeah.
My story.
Oh, boo.
If you'd just gone through the door on the left, you would have seen it. There was
Really?
a whole underground facility. You would have destroyed it
I've
and
been
been
there.
victorious. It would have been so perfect.
It was great,
I worked
yeah.
so hard on it. I tried so hard to make... Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly and always putting the story first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right. When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. No! Why did you do that? Quickly, hurry back. Behave exactly as Stanley would. That means choosing responsibly.
I think
and
I remember
always
doing this
putting
ending
the story
before.
first. I'm quite sure you'll be up to the task. Just follow my lead and you'll be fine.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door
Really
on
mean
his
it.
left.
The left, right? I got this, don't worry. Oh, he doesn't even want to talk to me anymore.
No! Why
What?
did you do that? Quickly, hurry back.
That was a bit delayed, dude.
Behave exactly as Stanley would.
Okay,
That
okay,
means
I got it
choosing
this time.
responsibly and
Got it this
always
time.
putting the story first.
Yeah.
I'm quite sure you'll
Yeah.
be up to the task.
Yeah.
Just follow my lead
Yeah.
and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. What happens if I actually do it?
Yet there was not a single person here.
Is it just
either.
normal?
Feeling a
Oh,
wave
that's
of
boring.
disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Broom closet's locked.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Oh, right. Wait, what? Oh god, it's different.
Stepping inside his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any
Why is
human
it all
life.
green? What is
Shocked,
this?
unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this until he saw the door with a
Hello?
voice receiver next to it. Surely behind this door lay all the answers to his questions.
What the
And
fuck?
beyond all probability, he knew the passcode. He had seen it on his boss's computer just last week. Night Shark 115. Was this the
Night
code to open the door? Would it still work? There was only one way to find out. Stanley had been trained never to speak up, but now he would draw from within himself the courage to face the unknown. He drew a sharp breath and then spoke the code.
Did I though? I mean, I watched the link. I will once we do another loop. I don't want to do it halfway. No, it's just so sick of me and shit. Always. Who isn't?
Stanley spoke the code. Night Shark 115. He spoke it into the receiver, right there on the wall.
Uh-huh. Yep.
I'm sorry, is there a problem?
Well,
You didn't mishear me, did you?
Wait,
Please speak the code into the receiver. Otherwise, we can't get on with the story.
Stanley
This is a
doesn't
crucial
speak, dude.
step.
Night Shark 115.
Okay, fine. You're not going to do it. But you know what? It's pretty humiliating to bring you this far, only for you to suddenly decide you have better things to do. I asked you for this one single thing, for your respect. The kind of respect Stanley shows for his choices. He knows what it means to take a story
if you love
seriously.
Stanley so
If you
much,
didn't
why don't
want to
you
see what I
marry
had to
him?
show you, then why did you come here? You had a choice, you know. You could have gone through the door on the right. You could have done whatever the hell you wanted over there. Why did you come this way? Speak. Say something to me.
Because it's
Explain
fun to
yourself,
fuck with
coward.
you.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door.
Oh, I
on
do
his
remember
left.
doing this. Oh, it's fucked.
Stanley?
Stanley.
Hello? Are you... Is everything okay? Stanley, please. I need you to make a choice.
The end!
walk through the
Yay! Stanley
listening
Power
to
Ultra
me?
Deluxe!
Can you hear
Woohoo!
Is everything all right?
We did it!
Stanley, this is important.
Wow, we actually got some credits.
The story needs you. It needs you to make a decision. It
Is
cannot
this the
exist
real
without you. Do
ending?
you understand me? Whatever choice you make is just fine. They're both correct. You cannot be wrong here. We can work together. I'll accept whatever you do. I simply need you to take that step forward, please. Choose. Do something.
God, the narrator's a real whingy bitch this time, isn't he?
This is more important than you can ever know. I need this. The story needs it. So, you hear me? Are you there? Are you listening to this? Stanley, are you there?
Stanley is checked out,
Okay.
dude.
It's okay, I can wait. You need time to decide. Time to make sure your choice is correct. That is the best choice.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Sorry, Leroy?
I'll wait for you to decide what's
Who's
the right
Leroy?
thing to do. Take as much time as you need.
The credits. The credits are wrong. Oh. Okay. Leroy Jenkins. Alright, let's watch this thing. Boopity-boo. Alright. 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 Here we go. Here we go, ladies and gents. It's 20 minutes long. We might have to skip through it a bit.
Hello,
Hi.
and welcome to Learn English with Ricky Gervais.
I love Ricky Gervais.
I'm Ricky Gervais. With me, Carl Pilkington. I won't be
It's a cousin
speaking your
absolute
language.
moron,
I won't be
of course.
translating what I say. I'll just be speaking English, okay? The translation will come up on the bottom of the screen.
Carl's an interesting human. Yes, he is.
This is my friend, Carl Pilkington. He is bold.
Look at that man.
He is
He could be Stanley.
bold. He has no hair. Carl Pilkington has no hair.
Yeah, I know. They can see I've got no hair.
No, I know.
Well, what do they need to know that for? If they learn a language,
Yeah.
bald isn't a bald head isn't that important. Teach them how to ask for bread or milk.
We'll get to that, but this is about sort of friendship and family, you know. So it's all useful. There's so many words, you know. They might as well start somewhere.
There's too many words. A lot of words. A lot of words.
It's too many. It's too many fucking words.
So you say it. Carl Pilkington is bold. Carl Pilkington has got a head like a fucking orange.
Right, I really don't know why they need to learn this.
Because they might need to say that one day.
No, but I get enough abuse now from English people. I don't want Chinese suddenly turning up going, oh, fucking orange. Teach them how to say milk. I need milk. Milk for tea. Coffee. Teach them useful stuff.
Okay, go and teach them something then.
Who am I talking to?
You're talking to
People
me,
around
man.
the world, they can't speak English yet. So what are they?
Well,
so,
Chinese
well,
are the
doesn't
ones
it
that...
okay, what?
I've been to China, and none of them know English.
Right.
So they need to learn English.
Okay.
So...
Why specifically
What do
China?
they want to know? You see, they don't need to know about milk, because they don't like milk. They think English people smell of milk. They smell of milk. Smell.
What does smell mean, Carl?
Smell. Stink. Fucking hell, you smell.
Rank. So you've got a Chinese fella, he's coming over here and he's learned the word rank, meaning you stink.
Smell. Stank. Stunk.
Stunk.
That stunk.
Give an example.
You smell. You shit.
Teaching them
Because you told me, you said they want to know about smell.
Yeah, right. But why are you teaching them without prepositions and proper why are you teaching them to speak like this? Stink, you shit? Why are you teaching them to speak like to just speak proper English?
Right, okay then.
Always speak proper English.
Always speak
okay?
proper
Tell 'em.
English. Okay.
So what do they want to know?
Well, what smell mean? This is
Smell.
about,
So we're featuring the word
okay, right,
smell.
right.
Smell.
This is about the word smell.
Right, when something smells, they know what it means. It's when something stinks, when it's
Well, no,
off.
it doesn't always mean that. 'Cause it's also
How would
a
they
verb.
know that?
Smell.
It's also a verb to smell. It's a verb. Smell is a verb.
Yes, but what they've got to remember is if they go up to someone and go, you smell, it's not always positive. You wouldn't. You say you smell nice,
Right.
but if you say you smell, they'll get a smack in the face.
Smack in the face. Smack in the face. Carl, what's a smack in the face?
When someone thumps you, thump.
The worst English lesson ever. Right, okay.
What would they want to let you see? That's why we've got to focus on. Are we focusing on Chinese?
No.
Well, we
just-
should, because different people want different things.
Why?
So what would Chinese want?
Why the
They come to England.
Chinese?
Right.
What do they want?
Why are you talking to me like I can't understand
Because
English
I'm
now?
trying to think what to be clear to them.
Okay.
So I'm
Okay.
dropping out.
So forget
Fucking
where
love
they
these
come
two.
from. Wherever they come from in the world, they all want the same things.
No,
okay.
but words don't mean the same thing. At certain places, there's people where it stinks in the world. They wouldn't come to England and need to say it smells because they're from a smellier
Yeah,
place.
I
No,
probably
they're not.
will. This is
Yes,
really
they
good.
are.
It's giving me a nice break.
Milk. Let's do milk.
Okay, let's do milk for anyone who isn't English. Okay, okay, I'll okay. We will act out a scenario now where you might need milk. Okay. Okay. Hello, Carl.
Worried about
you like a
copyright?
cup of
It
tea?
should be fine.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Yes, please. Strong. What tea bags have you got? that is a question I ask because it all depends on the amount of milk. Do you have Thai tea? That means more milk.
Tofu does not mean more milk.
No, it's a very strong tea bag.
Right.
Twining.
He's got a point.
This
Thai
isn't-
food
they
fucking
don't
sucks.
need to know the details. This isn't a travel guide. This is just this is English for people who start speaking.
Start again.
Okay.
He's not wrong.
Hello, Carl.
He's not wrong.
Would you like a cup of
Yeah,
tea?
I'd love one. I'm gasping.
How do you like it?
Thing is, you go around
no
someone.
sugar.
Okay, wait, stop. If you go around someone's house, right? Because he does have a point, and they ask you if you want a cup of tea. If they're serving Twinings, I'm like, oh yeah, every day. If they put out a fucking Thai food tea bag, I'm out. I don't want to eat. I don't even want to be friends with those people. It's not happening. I do not want that cup of tea. You need more of that information. Just saying.
Tea bag, okay?
I don't know what either of those things are. they're both... Okay, so Typhoo and Twinings are both companies that make and produce tea bags. Typhoo tastes like fucking shit dirt, and Twinings is what the Queen drinks. Or the King, I guess, now. Oof, too soon. It's the first and last episode of Learning English with Vicky Gervais. It's the pilot. When did this come out? 11 years ago. Fuck, man. This is great. This is great. We have no reference to what fecal dirt tastes like as I've never eaten it. Well, first of all, welcome, D.L. Miller. Second of all, I'm not going to recommend that you eat fecal dirt, but I can assume that you can imagine how terrible fecal dirt would taste like, and then you would know. Or just drink a cup of Typhoo tea, and then job done. That's what fecal dirt tastes like. You've got a safe to drink example of what fucking feces tastes like. Perfect. Right? I digress. I do love tea. Yeah, I adore tea. I drink tea all day long. Right? I've just finished a cup of tea here. You know what tea this was? Fucking Twinings Gold. Because we don't fuck about in this house. What the fuck is he doing now?
Should be alright.
Oh, he's making tea. I
Would
see.
you like
Okay.
some milk?
Just a drop. A drop, not much.
Would you like semi-skimmed milk?
Yeah.
Semi-skimmed milk.
Whoa. It's alright, that.
Carl is enjoying his tea.
We have to be careful. We need you to copyright. Really? I think it's fine. There's no music or anything. It's from the show Idiot Abroad. I mean, I'll turn it off if you really want. But this is fucking gold. Cannot be... Alright. Twinings goes back to the 17th century. Twinings is the it's the shit. It's just the shit. Yeah, Aaron's killed our fun, I'm afraid. It's fine, it's fair. We really don't want copyright strikes, but I will watch the rest of that off stream. It's hilarious. You can't drink anything but Twinings. I mean, sometimes if Twinings isn't on offer at the shops and PG Tips is, maybe I'll buy a box of PG Tips and it can, like, it'll do, right? PG Tips will do. But it's got nothing. It's got nothing on Twinings. PG Tips has got those fucking triangular bags that are supposed to, like, disperse the tea better in the water. It's bullshit. BBC will hunt us down. You fucking heathen? Are you calling me a fucking heathen? I'd rather drink a fucking puddle than PG Tips. PG Tips isn't the worst. PG Tips is like a poor man's Twinings. Like, it could be... It's no Typhoo. Right? I mean, Typhoo is... I mean, why do they even still make it? Who is going to the shops and purposefully buying a box of Typhoo tea bags? Who is doing that? I want to know who these people are so that I can avoid them for the rest of my life. No, I'm not exactly proud to be British. This country fucking sucks. But I am proud to be a fucking tea drinker, alright? It's from Idiot Abroad, oh, is it? 11-year-old footage from Idiot Abroad. I don't think we'd have a problem, but better to play it safe. Twitch does like to clamp down on the buttholes of anyone doing anything even slightly copyright naughty. If you're not proud to be British, imagine how you feel if you're an American right now. Oof. I don't talk politics on the show, but yeah, I get you, man. On this show, what the fuck am I even? This isn't a show. I think too many people react to it on YouTube. It's probably okay, but BBC can be interesting. I think it's probably fine. Aaron, look into it. If you decide it's not an issue, we'll go back and watch the rest of it. Oh fuck yeah, we're playing the Stanley Parable. I forgot.
All his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Okay, what are we doing now?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
We've done the broom closet. We did the phone. We did... There's still some stuff in the new content I want to explore. That means going through it all again.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
First time I've heard the phrase clamp down on the buttholes. Well, that's what people come to me for then. Clamping down on buttholes.
Yet there was not a single person
I'm
here
okay with
either.
that being what people watch.
Feeling
people.
a wave of disbelief, Stanley
I can get in
decided to
there
go
again.
up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Oh, it's so tempting. So tempting. Idiot Abroad is amazing though. It's fantastic.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Have we been down yet? Oh, that looks spooky. What's that noise? Hi, Louise? Is that what that says? Were these in the original game? These weird, like, creepy drawings and shit?
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss. Admitting he had left his post during work hours, he might be fired for that.
It might be.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Exactly.
All because he believed everyone had
I have been
vanished.
fired from
His
almost
boss
every
would
job
think
I've
he
ever
was
worked.
crazy.
So,
And then something occurred to
let's not
Stanley.
take that risk with
Maybe,
Stanley.
he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy.
Maybe I am
All
crazy.
of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all.
What?
None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply
Jesus
repeating?
Christ.
No,
Are they
Stanley said to
repeating?
himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Can't be real.
And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming!
Yay!
He yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an
It's
explanation.
all a dream.
His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all.
I'm not
He
crazy.
thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to
Sure.
go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons.
Yeah.
I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid.
Exactly.
So, he imagined himself flying
One,
and began to
two,
gently
three.
float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head.
Okay.
One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking?
Oh, God.
Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange.
Oh, God.
Dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's
going
describing
insane.
my thoughts.
Going
he
insane.
thought.
As if we
And
haven't
while he
already.
thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be?
How could it be?
Was Stanley simply deceiving himself? Believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago?
Yeah.
How else would the voice explain all that?
How could
This
it?
voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it.
Uh-huh.
He would prove that he was in control.
Yes.
That this was a dream.
Uh-huh.
So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself.
Yeah.
I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over.
Uh-huh.
Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons.
Oh, he loves pushing those
Please.
buttons.
It's all I want.
Loves it.
I want my apartment and my wife and my job.
I don't have a wife.
All I want is my life
was a lie.
exactly the way it's
Cake is a
always
lie.
been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine.
Oh, please don't jump scare me.
I am
I kind of have to pee.
okay.
Please don't jump scare me. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I'm real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs.
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work.
I do remember
But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments, she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy. This much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day. The very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life.
Is she interviewing for Stanley's
job?
job?
She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
Cool. Are we still Stanley? Or is this the story of a... Oh, fucking Jesus Christ in hell! I may have peed a little bit. I may have peed. I warned you I had to pee.
Gone.
Little bit of pee came out. Not gonna lie.
Stanley decided to go to the
Jesus
meeting room.
Christ.
Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I forgot we had satellites on. I forgot we did that. Oh, genuinely, I thought that was in the game. I was just about to say, oh, are we now playing as the woman? And then the fucking scream.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Well, now I'm at the edge of my seat again. I was way too relaxed before, so thank you for that. Fuck. What are we doing now? Where do we want to go from here?
This was not the direct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yeah, definitely.
Stanley felt lightheaded, butterflies in his stomach. giddy in a way he
Why is
had
this different
never
every
known before.
time?
Was it this room? A connection between the two? Could a man love a room? I mean,
What?
truly, truly, deeply, madly love.
Oh, yeah. Bow chicka wow wow.
Yes, really, really was.
It's just
it
that
being
first
here
line
in the
that's
room.
different.
A room, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Oh, we could go this way. I haven't been this way yet. Not for nothing, I almost peed myself laughing at the reaction. Well, I'm glad
And so
we
he
shared that
detoured
moment
through
together.
The maintenance section,
That
walked
moment
straight
of
ahead
pee.
to the opposite door and got back on track.
But we could also go this way. Oh no, that guy's discovered the jump scare option. No! Okay, before we get into that then, I'm going to have to go and pee or this is going to get really messy really fast. I will be right back. I'm going to make a cup of tea. A cup of Twinings Gold. Thank you very much. And I'll be back in like 5 minutes tops. So don't go anywhere, my beautiful babies. Yeah, it's back. Well, now we are doomed. Yeah. Yeah, don't evil laugh at us. Don't you evil laugh at us. We know how maniacal you are. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Hello, ladies and gents. I am back. I'm sorry, I was just eating a Chucky Bicky. How we doing? Oh, the Subnautica scares. God, I miss the Subnautica era. Those are good times. The Jack Black one is only 100 bits. I'll be real. I don't even know what Aaron's put on the sound alerts. I haven't looked. I don't know what's on there. Aaron set it up all by himself. There could be anything on there. The Jack Black one I remember from last time.
Fucking cock-ass!
There it is! It's not as loud as the Scream one, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. Fucking cock-ass! Keep that scare economy stable? Absolutely. Absolutely. Scares are for all. You know what I'm pleased about? I am pleased that Aaron decided not to set up the sound alerts until after I'd done my Slender the Arrival stream. Because already you were all having so much fun freaking me out with like the Steam chat and all that. The sound alerts would have been hell. Would have been actual hell. I'm glad I made it through that game without the sound alerts being a thing. Got a better one for better quality. Yeah. Oh, the Jack Black one. Oh, still tea. Maybe get a cup of tea of my own. Nice. See? Twinings should sponsor me. I'm down for it. Do you have constant comment in the UK? No, I don't know what that is. Is that tea? It's not on a cooldown? Oh no. Oh no. Aaron, what have you done? What else is... I kind of want to look now, although I kind of feel like I should save the surprise to see what other sound alerts are on there. I have no idea. I've not looked. I swear. Could be anything. It's orange spice flavoured tea. Sure, I can see that being good. Sorry, that took way longer for me to... I had to kind of envisage what that would taste like. That sounds pretty good. Right, I can see it. I can see it. I mean, our usual is just an English breakfast tea. That's what I live on. I went through a phase of my life of literally drinking nothing but like cup of tea after cup of tea after cup of tea throughout the day. It's almost pretty much what I do now. It keeps me going. I don't drink coffee, so I wake up in the morning, I start on the tea, and then I end the day with a tea before bed. It's like, but I do occasionally like to throw some different ones in there. I like chai tea. I used to drink a lot of chai tea. It's very relaxing. It's very soothing. Earl Grey is nice. I do like an Earl Grey. I used to get these like... This is back when I lived at home with my parents and didn't have to fucking pay bills. But I used to get these really nice like box sets where it'd have all these fancy teas like in rows. So it'd have Earl Grey and it'd have chai and it would have some others like fancy ones in there as well. That cost a lot of fucking money. I used to buy that way too much. Probably could have bought myself a fucking mortgage with the amount I spent on tea sets. But there we go. We live and learn. Those were the good days. Chai is good. Chai is really good. I haven't bought chai in ages. I should get some. That was really nice. Starbucks London Fog has Earl Grey in it, I think. No idea. It's one of the secret menu ones. Oh. Interesting. Do we have a Starbucks here? Do we have a Starbucks here? We do? Is that the one next to CEX in Newport? I'm like really fucking narrowing down our location now, but is that where that is? Narrowing I down like our location, like there's a CEX in every fucking city ever. No? Where is it? I'm not doxing us, it's fine. Where's the Starbucks though, however? Oh, it's there. That doesn't count though. That's not something you can just go to. Yeah, we don't have like an actual Starbucks around here. We have a Costa, but Costa sucks. Costa just sucks. I used to drink a lot of iced tea from Costa, but it's just expensive shit. it just sucks. Earl Grey tea spiced with vanilla and honey, topped with steamed foamy milk. Oh, that sounds amazing. Oh, that sounds amazing. You wouldn't go for the foamy milk? I would go for the foamy milk. Although, to be fair, I don't usually go for milk when I have a chai tea. I'll just have the water in the tea bag. But with the vanilla and the honey and the milk, ugh. Heaven. Heaven. Can we set a new world record for an English streamer talking about tea? Live on the internet? Oh, that sounds really good. I could go for that. Very soothing. I've had a sore throat. I've had a horrible cold and a really chesty cough, as you've probably heard. And my throat's been rough. That sounds like it would be super soothing. You don't drink tea or coffee? That's fair. It's just extra caffeine, right? I used to drink a ton of energy drinks. I now don't drink any at all. I've never drunk coffee, to be fair. Energy drinks I used to, because I used to have, especially when I was doing video game journalism, staying up late to do like the E3, cover the E3 conferences and stuff. Oh my god, because they're all in America, right? So it would mean me staying up literally all night. It could be conferences at like 2-3 o'clock in the morning, and I would drink so much Red Bull. And they're not so like important things like staying up and raiding in World of Warcraft till 4 in the morning. Red Bull would get me through that as well, but I don't drink any of it anymore. I can't. It doesn't sit well with me. Coffee, I've just the smell of coffee I like, and in fact that's not entirely true. I've started drinking, if it's proper, like ground coffee beans, I don't mind that on occasion. It can be like if we're going out somewhere nice, I might get like a nice coffee, but I can't drink instant coffee. Tea, however, I'll drink tons of. Milk, soda and water, that's pretty much it. That reminds me of, I don't want to dox anyone. I'm pretty bad at doxing people. Ultracross, Aaron. That reminds me of him. He lives off like milk and chips and chicken nuggets. I swear, that's his entire diet. He's a strange boy. Oh no, he's not even milk. He's water and chips. How is that? How is he still alive? I will never know. No milk. What a guy. What a guy. I would have strong competition with Spiffing, but that's right, he does all the twining stuff, right? I do like Spiff. He's a good dude. I'm not sure I could compete with him on my love for twinings. Oh, he's Yorkshire. That's right. He can have Yorkshire tea then, and I'll have twinings. How's that? Then we're like sharing the load of tea sponsorships. Do you think Twinings would sponsor me? They're a bit fancy for me though. I'm not quite upper class enough, I don't think, for Twinings to sponsor. I mean, you know, the royal family drink Twinings. I'm not quite at that level. I'm not nearly even close to that level. You're making me have a British meltdown today? We didn't Yorkshire? No, Twinings is better. I'm sorry. Yeah, Yorkshire is amazing. Yorkshire tea is amazing. But I'll always be a Twinings girl. I'm sorry. I'm so terribly sorry. Farm manager world, that sounds amazing. Okay, that reminds me. We're actually doing something here instead of just talking about tea. What the hell? Let's go down the left. British meltdown. So you're completely composed on the outside, but imploding on the
But
inside.
Stanley
Yeah.
didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted
You
to
know us
wander
well,
about
sir.
and get even further off track. So now, in order to get back, he
Internally
needed to go,
screaming is the British way.
well,
What's happening?
from here, it's left.
Okay.
Oh no, it's to the right. My mistake.
Well, get your shit together, dude.
No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking?
You're starting to
It's
F me
clearly-
O, dude.
Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please? Now, let's see. We went down right, left, down, left, right.
Narrator has ADHD.
Yep, okay, yes. I've got it now.
He's got
This
it now, he's
story
got it
is
now.
absolutely, definitely
All right.
this way.
Please don't run me over. That's terrifying. Might even twinge my eyebrows slightly at you. No, you gotta do the tut and the ugh. That's what you do. That's when you do. That's what any English person does. If you're like out on the street or anywhere and someone's ticked you off, you do the, but you won't actually say anything to them. And you might, if you're feeling particularly spicy, you'll do it in such a way where they'll see you do it and then you just walk away. That's like the sweet spot when they know they've seen you like tut and roll your eyes at them. That's just like, mwah. You fucking got them that day. The tut is for people that break rules, and you need a whole crowd to know. I like the tut. I will say I use the tut a lot, and you got to do the head roll, the like eye roll and the head roll. That's it. It's beautiful. If you put it off just right, it's magic. Show us your tuts. I should put that as a hashtag as a stream.
No.
We'd get a lot of
This isn't
disappointed
right at all.
people.
You're
I
not
feel
supposed
like
to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay.
You can spoil it. It's fine, dude.
Just-
We've already
just
done
get
this.
Back to who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now.
The narrator's
The
as
whole
lost
story
as I am.
completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track,
Okay.
From the top.
From the top. Oh, fuck. We're right back here.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. We're gonna go to the door on the right again and do
When
the
Stanley-
lift.
Wait, what? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change?
There's more doors.
Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors?
No.
Did you move the story somewhere or...
No.
Hold
I didn't touch
on.
anything.
Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story.
I don't bloody
It
know.
was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere.
Well, figure
Okay,
it the
then.
heck out.
It's an
So we can
adventure.
continue on with our
Come,
journey.
Stanley, let's find the story.
Oh. That's an indication one of the monitors, one of them got fired. Imagine being called out like that. Yeah, it's just my screen. The reason no one showed up to work today is no one wanted to be the one to tell me I was fired, so they all just stayed home. It's the most disappointing ending to the game you can possibly think of. Oh, this is fucked, isn't it?
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise
Hey, I'm
you
trying.
there definitely was a story here before. Do we
I
just...
don't know about that.
Do we need to
I don't know
restart the
about all
game
that.
again?
No, don't.
Well, I find it unlikely that we'll
Don't.
ever progress by starting over and over again.
Yeah, don't.
It's got to be
I
better
haven't.
than this.
There's still more.
Okay,
here.
let's give it
Don't.
a shot. Why
Don't do it.
not?
Don't. Fuck. God. He got it. He got the tut. He got the tut.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it
That's how
mean?
PO'd I am.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, perhaps. Perhaps I've missed a memo. This is different again because the new content isn't there. Oh, that bodes well.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back
Yep,
where we
it's
just
worse.
came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay, sure. Sure, buddy. We can do that for you. Why don't we go see the new content? Nope. Boop. Boom. From tut to snort. That's like my whole deal.
I knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it
I
comes.
tut when I'm pissed off, I snort when I'm happy.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
Oh, God. Sure. Sure, man. Whatever you need. Whatever you need right now, buddy. You're clearly going through something here. Good. I'm good. Oh, you timed that so perfectly with the creepy hallway. How do you do that? Oh my god. Oh my god. Gotcha.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all.
Keeps me
Is
on my
this the
toes. I
story?
like it.
I don't think so. I can't
like-
quite
it's
recall,
like a
but I
shot of
believe my
adrenaline.
story took place
Just
in an
keeps me
office
going.
building. Is that correct?
Where the fuck are we now? What's
Do you
happening?
remember, Stanley?
No, of
Well,
course
you
I
know
don't.
what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this?
What?
You win! Congratulations!
Woo!
I know you put in a lot of hard work, and it really paid off.
I
So,
did.
good job. Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know
Don't
you
take this
didn't put
away
in
from
any
me.
actual work
Don't
for
you
that win.
fucking dare.
Some people win fair and square.
You
And
get the
this was
mum
not
point.
one of those situations. Okay?
We're moving
I'm
up
getting weirded
in-
out
in
by whatever this
drasticness
place
now.
is. I don't care what might happen
That's
this
the
time.
point.
I have to restart.
No! Fuck! Oh, it's the adventure line. I remember this. Yay. Ugh. I like that guy makes you think they've gone, but then boom. Yeah. No, he's always there. Always there. Always watching. Always judging.
All right, I've got a solution.
Give it
This
to me.
time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line.
TM.
Just follow the line. How simple is that?
These trademarked line. Oh, it's so good. Alright, I'm gonna stick right on the line. You seeing this shit? I'm not even looking. We're just going. We can't possibly go off track now.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny.
I'm going, dude.
Here's a thought.
What?
Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yeah,
Hang on.
come on, dude. I'm
That
nowhere
could've been
near
weird
high
back
enough to
there.
be having this
Well, I
conversation with you.
apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that.
No,
You know
nobody
what?
knows.
I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
Oh, fuck yeah. Da 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 da. Ba ba da ba 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 da. Ba ba da ba ba da ba da. Ba ba da ba ba da ba. Which line do I follow? It's probably fine. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Jesus.
Cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Why? Story of no destination is the story of so many people's lives. So true. Every story has its own destination, even if it's not the one originally intended. Jesus, Aaron's getting deep. Cue the Brits one weakness. Too true. Too true. Gotta love that sick cue action. It's our greatest strength. If deployed in such a way, then yes, it can be, the cue can be glorious. But there are many ways when it can be just
Stanley,
fucking dumb as hell.
this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Okay. 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 Alright. Yep. That's a fine bush. Okay, let's keep going. Da 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 da. Where's my music gone?
Wait, what? We're back at the office? No. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
Yeah, come on, Line. We always deploy it correctly. That's absolutely not true. I remember COVID times, we queued meters apart around entire streets just for our tea. This is facts. True facts. 2 meters apart at all times, even while queuing. Oh, well, we're back here.
No,
Who was fired
Line,
then?
how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you,
It was
everything we've
it
been
was
through,
104,
you...
105,
I can't
4
take
got
this
the
anymore.
fucking
To hell
sack.
with it. Restart.
Feels bad, man. Oh, dicks. We're just back on the line.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
But you
We're
trademarked it and
intelligent people,
everything.
right?
It must have
Why
cost
can't
money.
We make up our own story. Something exciting,
Ooh.
daring, mysterious.
Yeah.
Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable.
Yes, it
Why
does.
don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Alright. Uh-huh.
Now, yes, this is exciting.
Fuck yeah.
Just me and Stanley forging a new path,
Woo.
a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our
BFFs.
story to be?
BFFs
Go
for life.
wild. Use your imagination.
Okay.
Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Unicorn farting rainbows. Yes, please.
Oh, no, not you again.
Whoops.
Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story.
Agreed.
No lines or monitor rooms.
Nope.
Just don't acknowledge it. We should be fine.
It's TM. Alright, I won't look at it. Da 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 da. No, that was the line music. Shit. Not following it. This is just the only way to go. Just the only way to go. Not following it. It's not happening. There we go. He's fucked off now. Boop ba-doo, boop boop boop.
Ah, a choice.
Ooh.
We get to make a decision. From
Okay.
here, the story is in our control.
All right.
How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just
Got it,
walk
baby
in
boy.
circles for a minute.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which
Yep.
means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go,
Yep.
there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
Exactly.
So starting
Just
from
what I
the
was
right,
thinking.
let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes,
Oh, yeah,
then
of
by all
course.
accounts, the door on the right is the correct one.
Right.
Another victory for logic.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Come, Stanley. Our destiny awaits.
Haha. You sure this is the right one? Okay, Dizzy, please stop. I wasn't even watching your begging. That's hilarious.
Oh, hold up. What's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times?
Find the confusion
That's really
ending
how
schedule.
all this goes?
No wait till he starts the game.
It's
No wait till
all
he forgets about previous
determined?
restarts.
So
Stanley
now,
tells
according
story,
to
but
the
it's
schedule, I
prevented?
restart again. Then what?
Is
Am
this
I
what's
just
gonna
supposed
happen?
to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing.
There's no longer
wall.
an office, simply blank
Well,
space.
who
Wander in the
consulted
blackness.
me?
Find a
Why don't
bookstore,
I
get
get to
bored and
decide?
leave.
Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it
Wait till
really?
it's gone after a long time. Stanley
No, it
dies.
can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Me neither
I don't
now.
want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't
They've
do
given me
it.
one chair to sit on though. That was very
And
kind.
the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know?
I don't know, man.
Will someone come for us?
Oh,
Will
don't say
something
that.
happen?
Don't say that.
So, okay.
Now I'm all on edge again. I'm just gonna sit
I
in the
guess
corner.
now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story. Wouldn't you agree?
Sure.
I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually.
Will we?
Well, in the
Am I gonna
meantime,
die?
if you...
Are we still in the loop? Are we still in the loop? Fuck. What about the hole ending? Is there anything about the infinity hole that's not infinite? Oh yeah, the hole end. Did we get the whole ending? I don't know if we finished that one. The whole ending was great. I rudely interrupted, yeah. We'll go back to the conference hall. I'm a bit scared. I'm a bit scared.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay, the new content stuff is back. That means we must be on a fresh loop, right? Right?
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first,
Love that
just to
lounge.
admire it.
Love this
The
lounge.
lounge was grand, majestic.
It's different
Perhaps
again.
too majestic. Like a combination of a much smaller version and a much larger version of this exact room. It all made Stanley uncomfortable, and he started to bleed a little. This made him smile. At last, proof that he was human.
Did Stanley just get his period? I mean, congratulations, I
But
guess.
eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Happens to every girl eventually, Stanley, don't you
And so
worry,
he
boy.
detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of
That's all that
disbelief,
does?
Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
It's so tempting to go in there.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay, we've done everything there is to do down there. You just get caught in a loop as soon as you go down there, right? It's got to be some endings we're missing. The elevator does nothing. This is looking normal.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Stanley was in such a rush to get through the story as quickly as possible, he didn't even have a single minute to just let the narrator talk.
I'm sorry, I'm in a
That
hurry.
kind of anxiety isn't healthy, so he relaxed for a few moments with some calming New Age music. Feeling soothed
So-
and rejuvenated,
so calming.
Stanley calmly walked forward into the opened passageway.
Cool. How rude of me. I apologize. It's not calming at all. You didn't like it? Okay, we're back at the mind control facility.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Did we do everything to do down there? That just takes you... That took us to the weird, like, credits, like, the, like, museum place. Which we menued and reset. Because I thought that's what it was hinting at. There might be something else down there. It didn't look like there was any sort of ending to that. Maybe there was. Maybe I missed something in there. I want to see if we can do this puzzle. There's definitely something more to do for when you decide to turn on the mind control facility.
The lights rose on an enormous room
because we
packed with
completely fucking
television
failed
screens.
that
What
puzzle. What
horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Of course I am. Of course. Stanley is a big, strong boy. Don't you forget it. Oh.
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
No. Are we on here? Is 247 on here? Must be, right? There we are. Oh. It's just pointing at the filing cabinets. Fucking rude. Oh.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true.
They've
Had
fired
Stanley
too.
really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly? No.
No.
He refused to believe it.
I refuse to believe it.
Accept it.
I can't
His
accept
own
it.
Life in someone else's control? Never.
Never.
It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
Blind to the world. I love this guy's voice.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Sure, buddy. Definitely do that. I don't know what the idea is here. We've got to open that door, right? Last time I tried doing the numbers in order, but that didn't work. And then I noticed that there was like clues on the monitors, but then I couldn't figure out what they wanted, and then we exploded. It was a fun time. It was a real good time, actually. Life in someone else's control, never Twitch streamers. No, it's too real. It's too real. Stop.
And when at last he found the source of the room's... Oh, Stan, you didn't just activate the controls, did you?
Yeah, I
After they
did.
kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for yourself. Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go.
Do I have to wait
Turn
for
the
it to
controls
start?
off and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you
This
don't
just
have nearly
opens,
the
right?
power you think you do. For example,
What if I
and
just
I
wait
believe
here?
you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system. In the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear detonators are set to explode,
Set up a
eliminating the
nuke.
entire complex.
Jesus.
How long until
Feels
detonation?
bad.
Let's say
Ready.
2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is
Shit,
much
I thought that
better than
opened
what
for like
I
a
had in
second. I
mind.
guess it
What
doesn't.
a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is.
5?
More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start. What's that? You'd like to know where your co-workers are? A moment of solace before you're obliterated.
3 attempts
All
remaining.
right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to
5?
them. I erased them.
5?
I turned
3?
off the machine. I set you free.
5?
Of course, that was merely in
What?
this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your
back
office
up.
forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better.
Green?
My goodness, only
Green.
34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so
Jesus.
much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock.
1
Why
attempt
not?
remaining?
These are precious additional seconds, Stanley.
5?
Time doesn't
What does that
grow on
mean?
trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now? Or did you just assume when you saw that timer that something in this room was capable of turning it on?
Of course it is.
I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen,
Shut up.
clicking on every little thing
Shut
in
up,
this
damn it.
room. These numbered
Shut up.
buttons. No,
I can do it.
These colored ones. Or maybe this big red button. Or this door. Everything, anything. Something here will
is this
save
working?
me.
Is this
Why
working?
would you think
Is
that,
this doing
Stanley?
anything?
That this video game can be beaten?
Of course it can.
Won? Solved?
Yep.
Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
Don't laugh at me, damn it.
You're in for quite a disappointment. But here's a spoiler for you. That timer isn't a catalyst to keep the action moving along. It's just seconds
Fuck.
ticking away to your
What do I do?
You're only still playing instead of watching a
5.
cutscene because I want to watch you for every
Incorrect.
moment that you're
Oh.
powerless. To
What?
see you made humble. This is not a challenge. It's a tragedy. You wanted to control
1.
this world, that's fine. But I'm going to destroy it first. So
No.
you can't.
No, wait, I was just getting somewhere.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing. No ending here. Just you being blown to pieces. Will you cling desperately to your frail life?
What does it-
Or will you let it go peacefully?
Did I say
Another
10?
choice.
Oh, that says 10
Make
on
it
it.
count. Or don't. It's all the same to me. All a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we
Oh, all
fade
the
in
blue ones say
until
10
the
on it.
moment I
Shit,
say
that's not
happily
helpful.
ever after.
We did it! We set off a nuke! Woohoo! We're going back.
Stanley knew the office layout like the back of his hand. It was only a matter of time before he found the others, wherever they were.
Why has this changed?
Just a matter of time.
The end is never 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 the end
When
is never
Stanley
the
came
end
to a
is
set
never
of
the
two
end is
open
never
doors,
the
this
end
was
is
not the
never the
correct
end
way to
is
the
never
meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
That's pretty much how my
And here
brain
it
is
was,
running at
the
this
lounge.
point in time.
But eager to get back to business,
This is that
Stanley
on
took the
repeat.
first open door on his left.
Did I? Wait, what am I even doing here? I want to get to the mind control. I do want to go this way.
And so he detoured.
My
through
first
the
instinct
maintenance
is just to
section,
say, "Fuck you,
walked straight
narrator."
ahead to the opposite door and got back on track.
So cursed. It is so cursed.
Yet there was not a single person here either.
We can do it. We were
Feeling
getting
a
somewhere.
wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss. Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office. Okay, I think we all know the drill by now. Blah, blah, blah. Dark secrets, the keypad, Stanley pushes some buttons. Oh, hey, look, it's a new passageway. Quelle surprise.
Dude, you can't do that. You can't do that to me. That's fucked. At least let me go through the motions. Asshole. We're about making loaded mac and cheese later. So much loaded mac. Oh, dude. And now I'm hungry.
Stanley walked straight ahead
God
through the
damn it.
large door that read
Oh, I
Mind
could
Control
so
Facility.
destroy some mac and cheese right now. Fuck. I haven't made mac and cheese in forever.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Probably not, let's be real. The narrator just said, fuck you, Mina. He really did, didn't he?
Now the monitors
He's
jumped to
so
life.
done with
Their
my
true
shit.
nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building. Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen. And Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing. This mind control
I get to
facility,
push the story
it was
faster
too
than I can
horrible to
talk.
believe it couldn't be true.
That is true.
Had
That is the
Stanley
power
really
that
been
he
under someone's
holds.
control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
How dare you call his job boring?
No. He
bet he loved
refused
it.
to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never. It was unthinkable.
Unthinkable.
Wasn't it? Was it even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly blind to the world?
I wish I could show you what my dog is doing right now, but it is... Maybe we should get a Tilly cam.
But here was
Maybe
the
that's
proof,
the addition
the
we need
heart
to our
of the
streams.
operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy or sad or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery wouldn't... Oh, Stanley, you didn't just activate the controls,
I
did you?
did.
After they kept you enslaved all these years, you go and you try to take control of the machine for
Fuck
yourself.
yeah.
Is that what you wanted? Control? Oh, Stanley, I applaud your effort, I really do. But you need to understand, there's only so much that machine can do. You were supposed to let it go, turn the controls off, and leave. If you want to throw my story off track, you're going to have to do much better than that. I'm afraid you don't have nearly the power you think you do. For example, and I believe you'll find this pertinent, Stanley suddenly realized he had just initiated the network's emergency detonation system.
Do it, you
In
pussy.
the event that this machine is activated without proper DNA identification, nuclear
I can do it this
detonators
time.
are
I
set
can do
to
it this time.
explode,
Even though I still have no idea what I'm
eliminating the
supposed to be
entire
doing.
complex.
I can do it.
How long until detonation then? Let's say 2 minutes. Ah, now this is making things a little more fun, isn't it, Stanley? It's your time to
Incorrect.
shine. You are the star. It's your story now. Shape it to your heart's desires. Oh, this is much better than what I had in mind. What a shame we have so little time left to enjoy it. Mere moments until the bomb goes off. But what precious moments each one of them is. More time to talk about you, about me, where we're going, what all this means. I barely know where to start.
Oh,
You'd like to know where your co-workers are?
slut.
A moment of solace before you're obliterated? All right, I'm in a good mood. You're gonna die anyway. I'll tell you exactly what happened to them. I erased them. I turned off the machine. I set you free. Of course, that was merely in this instance of the story. Sometimes when I tell it, I simply let you sit there in your office forever, pushing buttons endlessly and then dying alone. Other times, I let the office sink into the ground, swallowing everyone inside, or I let it burn to a crisp. I have to say this, though, this version of events has been rather amusing. Watching you try to make sense of everything and take back the control wrested away from you, it's quite rich. I almost hate to see it go. But I'm sure whatever I come up with on the next go-around will be even better. My goodness, only 34 seconds left. But I'm enjoying this so much. You know what? To hell with it. I'm going to put some extra time on the clock, why not? These are precious additional seconds, Stanley. Time doesn't grow on trees. Oh dear me, what's the matter, Stanley? Is it that you have no idea where you're going or what you're supposed to be doing right now?
Yes, that's exactly the problem. I haven't got a clue.
Timer that something in this room was capable of turning it off. I mean, look at you. Running from button to button, screen to screen, clicking on every little thing in this room. These numbered buttons, no, these colored ones. Or maybe this big red button, or this door. Everything, anything, something here will save me. Why would you think that, Stanley? That this video game can be beaten? Won? Solved? Do you have any idea what your purpose in this place is?
No, I have absolutely no idea.
There's an answer. How many times will you replay this bit, looking desperately for a solution? 10? 100? 1,000?
Backup power.
I look forward to finding out and to watching the bomb go off each time you fail. Just you and me and the retching explosion of fire and metal over and over and over for all of eternity. And Stanley died again. And Stanley
why is there something to do with it?
And Stanley died again.
I didn't see that.
Take a look at the clock, Stanley. That's 30 seconds you have left to struggle. 30 seconds until a big boom and then nothing.
There's got to be something to it, or maybe there just isn't.
Will you cling desperately to your frail life, or will you let it go peacefully? Another choice. Make it count, or don't. It's all the same to me, all a part of the joke. And believe me, I will be laughing at every second of your inevitable life from the moment we fade in until the moment I say, happily ever after.
Oh, damn it. I am doing it. I'm looking it up. I want to know if there's a solution to that. I am sick of running through it. Takes too fucking long to get there. Mind control room. I don't need ads. Just tell me. Just tell me what to do, damn it. Tell me. Okay. So there's nothing. During the countdown, the narrator reveals the truth behind what happened to Stanley's co-workers. He erased them and freed Stanley. He also reveals that this is one of many variations of the story he has done in the past, such as setting the building on fire or letting the office sink to the ground. He also explains to Stanley that the timer isn't there to keep the action going, it's merely seconds ticking away until his life is over, that he isn't playing a cutscene simply because he wants to watch Stanley powerless put in his place. When the countdown ends, the bomb detonates. Okay. So there just isn't anything to do there? No. They do nothing. They do fucking nothing. Of course they don't. Of course they don't.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Shut up.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Okay. I feel like we've done everything we need to do here now. I'm gonna go and do what I wanted to do. I want to finish
good.
new content
You noticed
stuff.
my sign. Yes, I have something very exciting to show.
We've got a lot to work back through before we reach the point where we're at the conference though, right? Although, no, I think it just takes... Does he take us straight there? We don't have to do like the skip button stuff again. Because we did that.
You see, Stanley, I've
Yeah.
been reflecting on the Stanley parable.
Tell
and
me all about
how
it.
roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even
Yeah,
further.
okay, so we should be right here.
Which is
Perfect.
why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever the Stanley Parable 2.
Woohoo! Oh, woohoo! Okay,
Yes,
let's
you
get to the
see,
showcase.
Isn't this far superior to a measly re-release with a few minor additions? Think
Way
of all
better.
the new territory we'll cover with a
So much
fully
new
fledged
territory.
sequel. An entirely new experience, built from the ground up.
Mm-hmm,
Why there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions. This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Sure.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features.
Okay. So, we did the gym button. Oh, we didn't do this. That's something we didn't do. Merch. The reassurance. We could go and get the bucket. I did enjoy having the bucket. Oh, that's the fucking balloon thing. We did that. Ah, it's a hair that keeps tickling me.
Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think?
Absolutely.
Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean?
What does it even
But
mean?
the Stanley Parable 2, now that's an artistic statement right there.
We didn't do
it's
this.
future-oriented. It screams progress and innovation and long-term franchising potential.
Yeah.
Collectibles.
I love
Now
collectibles.
it's a real video game.
What
In the
is
Stanley
happening?
Parable 2, you'll run around gathering up these miniature Stanley figurines. And what's truly innovative is that there will be no reward for collecting all of them. I don't want to stifle the intrinsic joy of watching a number go up.
That's
You
what we do it
simply
for.
collect all of them, and then you move the hell on with
I'm
your
so okay with
unremarkable
that.
life.
This is like some layers of fear shit going on here. Whoa. It's actually a pretty cool visual. Oh, look at him. Yay! There's 6 of them? Oh no, now we actually do need to collect them all. God damn it. Are there actually 6 of them around here?
God, it really is the worst when you collect everything in a video game and then they give you a big fancy reward for it.
Oh, it sucks.
Absolutely tragic.
It sucks. I hate it. Reminds me of the Starry screensavers back in the day, yeah. Did we go down here before? I think we did.
Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see,
Yeah, we did
you'll
this.
come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be given to you.
I'm now
It's
just
as
here for the
simple as that.
collectibles, my man. I'm afraid. Give me those tiny Stanleys. I bet there aren't any around. I bet that was just that.
Okay, perhaps I should have clarified. This is technology that will exist. Right now, the achievement is still fully broken. I'm not a wizard, Stanley, but I guarantee it
I'm
will
not
be
a
fixed in the
wizard.
sequel to at last. Gamers, we hear you, and I promise it will happen.
Gamers!
What else? What other exhibits haven't we seen yet?
Oh, the jump circle.
You know what? Let's bring the jump circle back for Stanley Parable 2
Bullshit.
as well.
It's bullshit.
Oh, wait. You already spent all your jumps the first time we saw the jump circle?
I did.
Oh, well. I suppose it can just be a nice
You're not a
decorative
wizard.
piece, then.
Let's go and get our bucket. We can't do the infinite hole without our bucket, right?
A common complaint of the Stanley Parable was that it was confusing and paradoxical, that it engendered a chaotic sense of reckless despair in those who played it. Well, I am happy to say that after much consideration, I've engineered a clever solution to this fundamental problem with the game. It's the Stanley Parable.
I hate that I'm now looking around
You see,
for
Stanley,
collectible
anytime
Stanley
you're holding the
figures.
bucket, a sense of calm and ease will fill your mind.
But I really want them all now, and it's fucking dumb.
The many disorienting
Give me my bucket.
contradictions of the Stanley Parable
Give me my
will
bucket.
feel perfectly normal.
Shut
and
up.
perhaps even comforting. You may even come to long for the gentle embrace of jarring
I do long
cognitive
for it,
dissonance
clearly.
while the bucket is in your arms. And to be honest, it's a much more convenient solution for me than actually redesigning the game to be less uncomfortable.
I love it.
Can
It's
you
a great
imagine what
idea.
a pain in the ass that would be?
Such a pain
Yes,
in the arse.
The bucket is the perfect solution.
What a pain in the arse, darling.
Can you feel it? The glow of comfort, even in the face of crushing despair, must already be sweeping through your body. And in fact, can I say that I do believe the bucket lends you an air of charisma as well?
Thank you.
I think that just holding it has made you the slightest bit more attractive as a person. The benefits of the bucket seem to go on, don't they? All this and more await you in the Stanley Parable 2.
All right, let me be free. Thank you. See, you're joking,
Does anyone
narrator, but
give out
actually, I
awards
love the
for
bucket.
Most enjoyable bucket in a video game?
You
That
deserve
really
it.
should be an award if it isn't already.
It should. Okay, I want to make sure that we got the infinite hole ending. Is this the epilogue thing? No, that's the other thing. And then we'll go do the epilogue, and then I think that's it. I think we've done it. Narrator, all I long for is your mum, but I've had her so many times that I can wait.
Stanley,
Fucking
here's an
got
idea
him.
that I'm truly fond of. It's never been done before in a
This is
video
my
game.
favourite.
This is in fact a hole that you can
This
fall
hole makes
down
me
to
so
end.
happy.
That's right. Infinite fall.
Don't take that out of
You can
context.
fall until
For
the
the love
end
of all
of
that's
time,
holy.
if you like. A stunning
Whee!
leap forward for video games as a medium.
I love it.
See? Isn't it wonderful?
It's so
One of my
great.
more ingenious concoctions, if I do say so.
It's so great.
Now then, since you've gotten to see the infinite hole, you can press the teleport button to pop back up to the top, and we can continue onward.
I could, but why would I since it's infinite? Why would I want to do that?
Now, I don't mean to be a bummer, but I do recommend you use the teleport button to go back to the top.
No, I'm good.
Maybe do it on
I'm
the
good, bruh.
sooner rather than later spectrum of
Nah, I'm
things.
good, bruh. Chill, bruh. Chill, bruh.
Okay, Stanley. I don't know quite how to say this tactfully, but it's possible that I slightly exaggerated the infinite nature of the hole.
Well, now whose
Is
problem
it
is
a very,
that?
very deep hole?
That sounds like a you
It
problem to
certainly
me.
is. It's
You've
an
now got a
extremely
lawsuit
deep hole.
on your hands
I don't want
when
anyone
hit
to
the bottom
say
and
that
die.
it isn't an astonishingly deep hole. It is. Is it infinite? Well, that sort of depends on your definition of infinity. From one perspective, the infinite is merely philosophical in nature. It's more of a...
Yay!
Okay, well, good for you. You found the bottom of the
Woo!
hole. You found me out, Stanley. I'm a liar and a cheat, and you're so clever.
Yeah,
Look,
I just wanted to
think
hear
the
you
issue
say it.
here is just that you're unusually fascinated by falling.
This
What
is
normal
true.
person actually wants to fall infinitely? I figured the hole was as deep as anyone would actually
Honestly, I'm
need.
such a
Don't you
klutz
put
that
this
this
on
is-
me.
this is
Maybe
a little
you're
too
the
real.
problem. Look, things got a little heated there. I think we both said some things we didn't mean. Why don't we just put all this behind us and agree to just call the whole mostly infinite?
No.
If that works for you,
No, it doesn't.
then go ahead and press the teleport button to warp up to the top of the hole and we can move on. I'll just be up
Okey-dokey.
here when you're ready.
All right.
Great. Now,
Great.
I'm very excited to show you even more of my ideas for the sequel.
I bet they're fantastic,
Oh,
but
for heaven. You see, I was right. The problem is you.
of course the problem is
The problem
me.
is that you like
Have you
holes
learned
too
nothing?
much. Not normal.
The problem is
Normal
always
person
me.
would have said, yep, that's an infinite hole right there. Goes on forever till the end of time. Don't need to see it all, but not you. Oh, no, 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 no. You have a weird sort of... Oh.
Free
Did the hole seem even
falling.
shorter to you this time? I couldn't help but feel like you spent a little less time in there than you did before.
Yeah, it's getting shorter.
admittedly,
It's crazy.
I didn't make an infinite hole, but I didn't think it was that not infinite. Well, I suppose once again there's
Your
nothing to
mum's
do
that not
here. If you
infinite.
decide you've had enough of the hole, you can hit the teleport button and come join me up above.
Okay.
Had enough? I'm
Whee!
positively thrilled. Gosh, how could I have guessed? You're back in the hole. If this starts to become a thing...
Got him.
Wow. Okay. Yes. I'm starting to become extremely certain that the hole is not only not infinite, but that it's growing steadily less and less infinite.
Yeah, also
I
people are
suspect
throwing
that
their
I'm
cigarette
starting to
butts
hit the
down here,
point
and that's
where
just
it's no
fucking
longer
nasty.
feasible to call the hole infinitely deep, even by the lax overall standards
mum's
for
hole is
accountability in
infinitely deep.
marketing. What's going on here? Stanley, I have no
I'll stop. I'm
explanation for
sorry.
the uncertain nature of the hole's length. Here, let's try something. Let's pop back up to the top, and we'll see if it gets any shorter.
Okay.
Well, there it is. The shame of my lie has come to haunt me. Not only is the hole not infinite, but it's barely even a hole at this point.
I don't know. It's still there. I
It's
can
more
see
of a
it.
concavity, or even a very aggressive divot.
Aggressive divot is my new favourite phrase ever. Wee!
How is this still appealing to you? I know you're obsessed with holes, but at this
Yeah,
depth,
I
just
am.
can't see this scratching the itch. Oh, who am I to judge? You just do whatever it is you're here to do and hit the teleport button.
Every
when you're
hole's a
ready to
goal,
move on.
my friend. Oh. Oh, yeah.
Is the teleport button not working?
That's fine. I'll stay in here.
You sure? Well, I mean, I really don't have an explanation. It was working just a moment ago. Try it again.
That's what she said. Exactly. Literally. No.
Still
it's-
nothing?
No, it's not
Well,
working. It's not working.
I suppose there is one thing I can do to fix this. I'm out. Goodbye, Stanley.
Bye.
You couldn't bear to be away from the hole, and now you'll get more time with it than you could ever have asked for. It's a win for everyone. You get to
Yay.
be with the hole. I get to do literally anything else.
Perfect. It's
Take
just
care,
a win-win.
Stanley. I hope you and the hole have a wonderful rest of it.
Bye. Fantastic. A boo ba doo ba doo ba boo ba doo boo ba doo. We're going down. Did we do this when we last played it? I can't remember. That's how bad my memory is. This was a few days ago and we apparently did this. The puppy's got up from her resting place. She has to witness. Do you want to witness the whole ending? You can witness the whole ending. I ain't gonna stop you. You're a strong, independent woman. Oh yeah, it's this. I do remember this. What? It's your problem. Now a puppy stream, everybody. There you go. Don't fuck with the mic. Thank you. It's a puppo! There we go. It's now the Tilly ending. It's not the whole ending, it's the Tilly ending. Woo! Hello. You having fun? You look very sleepy. Did I wake you up? Oh dear. I'm so sorry. It's the eyebrow perspective. Wow. Wow. Hi, that guy. Oh, are you happy now? Oh. Oh, this is when it starts to get a bit wacky. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck. How did I get out of this last time? Hey, puppies! Tilly, look! Your brethren! They're fellow Tillies, look! Don't fuck with the mic. Yeah, there are puppies. You like the puppies? Oh, yeah. No, we don't like the puppies. It's alright. They're not getting in on your turf. It's alright. It's okay. What am I now? I didn't even notice. Tilly, I can't see the keyboard. Upside down. Oh no!
Stanley?
Please help me! Please!
Stanley!
Oh, thank God.
Oh, good, you're awake. It seems you had sort of dozed off there, drifting away into dreamland.
I did.
But we can't have that,
Glory.
Stanley.
Glory of the
This
whole.
hole is just so darn fascinating that I want you to be wide awake for every second of it. You don't want to miss a single moment.
No, I don't.
So how
It's a
about
great
if I
hole.
just pop in from time to time and wake you up to keep you really, truly focused on the hole?
The
From the
hole.
looks of things, you and I will have many, many years
I will
here in
focus
this
on the
world,
hole.
and I'm looking forward to all of them.
It's a wonderful
Stare at
hole,
Stanley.
darling.
I'll be back. Toodle pip.
Doodle pip. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Oh, not again. I can't remember how I got out of this last time. Did I just quit the game here? Be careful of your schnoz. You're gonna hit the mic. Oh, this is right. So I think we did complete
Go
it
on,
last time.
Try out some of the new features.
And it doesn't let us back in. Tilly is so into this right now. She's not quite showing up on camera, but she's so paying so much attention to the screen. Ah, we're locked out. We're locked out. I forgot something that I should have done a while ago, actually. Oh no. Oh no. Let it not be a scary sound alert. Please. Please. Where do I get to the epilogue? Don't just leave me hanging. Now I'm scared. Oh, it wasn't! It was a happy present! Thank you so much. Another 10 gift subs. Dude! Happy late birthday, Elijah. Oh, that's adorable. Thank you so much, dude. Why do I got another ring-a-ding-dang. Thank you so much, friend. It's much, 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 much appreciated. I will tell Elijah is fast asleep currently. But I'll tell him Uncle that guy has gifted him 10 gift subs. Very late? Well, it's been a few months. But it's all good. We love you. Thank you so much. Why are you different? Why are you different? Why does that trigger me so much? That actually disgusts me that that's different from all the other... Was that always like that? I hate that. You are a legend. Thank you so much, friend. Half a year soon. Jesus, has it been that long since his birthday? He's now 2.5. Son, I take it? Yeah, my baby boy. He's now 2.5, I'm now realizing, which is absolute madness. And he is fast asleep right now. He's a Tilly. I can't... Okay, she's now asleep on my hand, and I now can't use the keyboard. You see what I'm dealing with here? She's sleepy. She's a sleepy puppy. Is he talkative? Super talkative. He's just discovered that if he combines words, he can create a sentence, and then that sentence can do even more for him, you know? He's really getting there with it, and it's hilarious. I mean, some sentences he'll say will make absolutely no sense whatsoever. It'd be complete gibberish, but the words will make sense. Like he's just throwing any old shit together. It's brilliant. It's bloody hilarious. But now he can tell us that he's hungry or he's tired and all that, which is, my God, man, it's amazing how much easier that makes parenting. Just be like, hey, I'm hungry. Great. Now instead of just screaming at me and me having to figure it out, you can just tell me. It's fantastic. It was on the first of the third. Yeah. First of the third. No, it was on the third. You fucked me up now. The 3rd of the 1st. There we go. 3rd of January. Sleepy baby. He's a sleepy baby. Sounds like the corporate world, just throwing words into a sentence. Yeah. He's on to big things there. Bless him.
An epilogue would be fun, wouldn't it, Stanley?
It would.
Yes, it would go at the end of the, well, we'll figure that out later.
Is that all this is? Oh, okay. Yeah, that was the epilogue. Fantastic. Settings world champion. Why is this up here if I can't do anything? There's not even a narrator. Oh my God, Tilly, I can't reach my keys, little girl. I'm seeing if there's any like secrets. I do not want to delete my save data. Okay, well that's what's up here. Fantastic. Alright. I think we may have completed the exciting new content. My sister's kid is soon 1. Oh my God. I did not feel like that long ago. I mean, it's great. It's awesome. I love the different like phases they go through. Especially definitely in the first, or at least between like 1 and 2. They develop so much and it's crazy. Like they'll be completely different month after month. It's mad. But it's also super fun. Is there actually a way out of here? Or am I just trapped here until I restart? I think that this is it. I think I'm trapped. Tilly, I need to get to the escape button. Thank you very much. Beautiful. Okay, right. I think that's all we've got for the Stanley Parable. I think we've done all we need to do. I feel happy with that. I feel happy with what we've achieved here today. Amazingly, since it was all complete nonsense and gibberish. But like, I don't feel comfortable at the end of the last stream with this, that we'd done everything we could possibly do. I mean, no doubt there's still a ton of endings that I've missed, but I feel happy leaving it here. So yeah, that was the Stanley Parable. We haven't actually done our schedule for next week, so I have no idea when we're streaming next. It's Aaron's birthday on Monday. I know he wants to do like a birthday stream when he's feeling better, so I'm sure he'll be on here at some point, but keep an eye on our Discord. Join our Discord if you haven't already. And yeah, we'll post all our schedules there. You can also chat away with us while we're not streaming. It's just a fun place to hang out. Seeing my sister's kid makes me think I am never going to be ready for a kid. Dude, it's like, it's such it's such a commitment. It really is, and it's so daunting. But when you're ready, you just kind of know. You never feel ready, but you find your way. But yeah, I mean, I swear to God, my whole life I was like, I'm never having kids. Never. I never want kids. And then Aaron's always wanted kids, so he was always talking about it. And then it just got to the point, at some point during COVID, where me and Aaron were both just like, hey, you know what? I think we could have a kid. I think we could do that. And then we did, and it happened, and it's just magic. I never regret it for a second. I mean, it's fucking hard work, don't get me wrong, but it's also just fantastic. Hey, Audrey Hoover. You've joined us right at the end, my guy. I'm sorry. We're literally just about to leave. Yeah, thank you, that guy. The amount of gift subs, damn, dude. It's crazy. Thank you so, so much. It is always appreciated. One of these days, I will repay your kindness by, I don't know, just destroying my life essence by playing through Sekiro again and doing the new game plus stuff. Will that do it? Will that cut it? And we can play some Divinity together. That'd be fun too. Perfect timing. How was the stream? The stream's been absolute chaos. Which is all of my streams, pretty much. Actually, it's not true. Last night's stream, playing Final Fantasy was just the most chill stream I think I've ever done, and I loved that a lot. Which is going to be our new Friday stream. I'm going to be doing Final Fantasy every Friday now, for the foreseeable. It's just going to be a set in stone one, which is super duper, because I love that game. But yeah, we're hopefully going to do some more Baldur's Gate 3 next week. Continue our Dark Urge playthrough, which is going to be badass. And hopefully we can get Aaron on doing some stuff. It's been a while. You're probably missing him. I don't know what he's planning on doing. I just don't want a relationship in general. Fair. I want a small home. Gotta go to work, play games, eat, visit family sometimes, and then at some point die. That's just... yeah. I mean, that's goals. Final Fantasy is scarred for me because one of my friends constantly kept on about it. I mean, that's... I get it, though. Because I'm that friend. And, like... Actually, no, okay, I know exactly what you're on about. And to be fair, you used to also have a friend who used to fucking constantly go on about it. Like, constantly. But, yeah, I'm not like that. But Final Fantasy XIV is a fucking spectacular game. And I would recommend anyone play it. It's on Game Pass now as well. You still have to buy the, like, Final Fantasy subscription, but it's only, like, £8 or something. And the amount of content you get for that is just insane. Just insane. Cop team rehearsals and job, but we'll stream when I can. Yeah. We know, boo. It's all good. Might sound lonely, but I will get a snake pet. Yeah, I love snakes. Snakes are great. And get a bearded dragon. Bearded dragons are such good friends. They're just so chill. They don't do fucking anything. But you get a locust out the box and they go nuts. They get so excited. It's amazing. You want a gecko? Oh, geckos are great too. I would love a gecko. I used to study animal management, and at the college we'd have just this whole room. We'd have a whole reptile room. And then like a mammal room. So there'd be like chinchillas and rats and guinea pigs and all that good stuff. And then we'd have a turtle. We've got the bearded dragon. What else did we have? We had 2 geckos, which were my favourites. I used to just get them out because they're so fun. They just chill on you, and they always look so happy, no matter what. That's one I want get a bearded dragon. You got to know how to look after them because they're quite specific in their needs. But then once you've got like their setup right, it's not too bad. And yeah, they're great. They're great little friends. Aaron wants fish. This is true. Yeah, just do whatever makes you happy. That goes for everybody. Like, who cares what everyone else is doing around you? What difference does that make? You have there are no standards set for you except the ones that you set yourself. 2017, it got legal to have lizards as pets in Norway. Your mum was terrified of lizards. Oh, lizards they're like the least threatening things on the planet. And they're so cute. Why was it illegal to have lizards as pets? I didn't even know that. I mean, it depends what lizards, I guess. Some of them are dangerous. That's crazy. Yeah, bearded dragons. Bearded dragons for the win. Geckos are also super fun. But again, you really need to know how to look after them. I want an axolotl. That's what I want. I want an axolotl more than anything in the world. But they're quite difficult to look after. In comparison. They need a lot of love and attention. But they're also so fucking adorable. But, I mean, I'm now a dog person. I was never a dog person. I was always a cat person growing up. I had 2 beautiful kitty cats. And then when I got with Aaron, he was a dog person. And he had the most adorable pug in the whole wide world. And then I just transferred. I mean, I've always wanted a puppy, but I just never had one. I've always had cats, so I never really thought about it. So, but then we rescued this little girl, and she's perfect. So, I do. My ultimate wish is to have a Welsh Corgi puppy. But they're expensive, yo. Not getting a girlfriend is that I've made a bet that I will never get one. And if I do get one, I'll have to pay said person 10k in Norwegian currency, about 1/3 of my paycheck. Damn. Wow, that is a bet. There's a snoot. There is a snoot. She's been falling asleep on me. Okay. Beautiful like her. She is so much more beautiful than me. Look at you. She is hating me right now. She's like, Mama, get off me. I say that, but she's free to move whenever she wants. She is quite happy. You're a good egg. Right, you guys, as much as I could sit here and jibber jabber with you for hours on end, which is really the main reason I stream. I was saying to Aaron the other day, I could literally play any game in the world. As long as I got you guys to just chat shit with, it just makes my evening. It really does. I love you all so very much. So, yeah, I wish I could give you more information on when we're next streaming, but I have no idea what our week is going to be like next week. So, yeah, please join our Discord. Please keep an eye on our Discord, and we will let you know. Make sure you're following us on Twitch as well, in case we just randomly decide to stream in an evening and don't tell anybody about it, which happens. It happens, it does. So, yeah, do that. Play Sekiro challenge, you Dumbo? How dare you? Accurate, but rude. I do. It's like, I keep looking at it in my Steam library and going, I could, but also, that's just I get all these memories back. It's like PTSD. I start like shaking and hyperventilating. I need to though. I really do need to. I remember saying when I finished it the first time round and we unlocked the new game plus stuff, but it was like, yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then it never happened, and then years passed and I had a child and nothing happened. We'll do it. We'll do it. I promise you we'll do it. Thanks for the stream. No problem, my dude. You don't need to thank me. I come here because it's fun. Because I love it. Because I love playing games and I love talking shit while I play games. And it's so much more fun to play games when I can talk shit to people instead of just sat here on my fucking Larry. You know? Why would I not rather do this? I've already done something I should not have? What? There's some hidden stuff that will happen depending on the bosses you do on the challenge. Ooh! Interesting. No, don't tempt me. Don't tempt me. It's like that game. It's like fucking crack. It's not good for me, but I want it all the same. Some not so good for me. Oh no. Well, that's ominous as fuck. God, that game. I love the game. I should play it. I should play more Sekiro. I should. But again, like, my heart rate immediately increases. It's bad. Financially? Oh, I see what you mean. I thought you meant, like, in-game secrets, and I was like, what the fuck are you gonna have? If you do something wrong with one of these bosses, the game, like, charges you for it? God, that would be nuts, wouldn't it? Can you imagine that? The way the fucking gaming industry is right now, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me, but that would be so wacky. Like, you fail a boss so many times and you have to pay to keep playing. That's just what a fucking arcade is though, right? That would just be going full circle. Only you have to pay, like, £70 to play the game initially anyway. Jesus Christ. I'll not tell you what bosses it happens on, of course. Of course. Naturally. Ugh. Stop, because you're making me want to install it, and that's bad for my health, both physically and mentally. I'll do it. I will do it. But maybe... I don't know. Maybe I'll do it soon. Maybe. There were other games I wanted to do beforehand, though. I want to play through Lies of P. Or at least give it a try and see if it's worth doing, because that looks super fun. And I've still yet to play Elden Ring. But Elden Ring, I'm waiting for the DLC to come out. And then I'm just going to, like, get Elden Ring and the DLC and play it. That can't be far off, though, now, right? When's the DLC coming out? Like, June? That's not far off. Maybe if we could do Lies of P next, and then do Elden Ring when it comes out, and then do Sekiro Challenge.
Hey mom, thought you were ending the stream lol.
Hey mom! I love that that's just become a running joke. Hey mom! I am ending the stream. You guys are too lovely. Right, I am going now though, because it's late and I'm tired. I'm also sweating because it's so hot in here. Yeah, I'm going. I'm just gonna go now. I've said everything I need to say. I love you all so much. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Thank you, that guy, for the subs and all that. You're all beautiful. You're all lovely, and have an absolutely wonderful rest of your evening. And I will see you all very, very soon. Mwah. Bye, guys.